Alright guys, I'm going to be doing one last review tonight. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenix Uc40 Ultimate Edition. Just something to clear up, this is the Uc40 Ultimate Edition. It should not be confused with the regular Uc40 because this one puts out 960 lumens and the regular Uc40 puts out only puts out 420 lumens. And if I'm all over the place in the last two videos, coming some break. It's like 6 in the morning and I haven't gone to sleep yet, so yeah. Let me just get some specs out of the way. Model number is UC40 L2UE. Overall length for this flashlight is 5 3/4 inches. Diameter is going to be 1 inch. And the best estimate I could get in terms of weight is off Amazon, and that's 8.8 ounces. I didn't have anything to weigh it, so we're just gonna have to take Amazon's word for that. So what you're gonna get is the normal, and I'm pretty sure that if you're already looking into getting this knife, you're already into knives and gear. Flashlights and gear. So that's why you're probably going to be spending the around 80 bucks for this flashlight. So I'm pretty sure you already know it's going to come with manual, Fenix's warranty card, and their little advertisement for some of their other products that you might be interested in based on the flashlight you're purchasing. Normal also, you're going to get a spare O-ring, you're going to get the lanyard, but this one, the Ultimate Edition, you're getting a micro USB cable, which I haven't used because I got plenty micro USB cables to charge this flashlight with. And you're getting Fenix's 3400 milliamp per hour rechargeable lithium-ion battery. And that comes inside the flashlight. Now, as noted on the product packaging, it says tri-fuel capable. You can charge this with micro USB with the included battery through the USB port right here. When it's charging and it still needs to be charged, this LED, this little light right here, will glow red. When it's fully charged, it'll be green. When it's in low battery and it wants you to charge it, when you're using this battery, it'll flash like every second or two red, and you won't be able to access turbo. You could put it up there, but it'll knock you back down to, like, I believe, medium output or low output. So you're gonna get, like, it's one of those two. I've only used this flashlight with the included battery. I don't own other 18650s, which this also takes. So to move on to that, this flashlight takes 18650s. You can't recharge them in this. You'll have to use a separate charger, like say one of those Nightcore ones. Or it's also powered by two CR123As. One thing to note, if you're going to be charging this, be careful when pulling this little rubber protector that protects the USB port, because it's not really anchored down securely. My dad got one. My dad's disabled, and he just pulled it, and this rubber plug actually came out, and it's only got like about 2 centimeters or a centimeter actually going into the tail cap. That's really got it anchored in, so don't give it a lot of force, and you'll be good in terms of it not coming out. The LED, now I'm not a flashlight person or anything at all in any way. I just get them because it's gear and I'm interested and I like it, and it's probably something better than I already have, or it's something that I just want to try out that I've been hearing good stuff about. So the LED is a Cree XM L2U2. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe our our viewers that know more about flashlights could probably describe that for you in the comments below if they feel to. But you're getting a 50,000 hour lifespan out of this LED. And let me just read you the specs in terms of output and usage. And now all these are going to be all these runtimes are going to be based on if you're using the included 3400 milliamp per hour battery. So we're getting a low of 10 lumens. You're looking at 150 hours. Mid for your medium is 110. You're looking at 160. I mean 116 hours. I don't know what's up with this. Why it's not focusing for you guys. I'm gonna try to get this focused. 400 lumens on high, and that'll be put out for 3 hours and 45 minutes. And turbo of 960 lumens for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And your strobe is 960 lumens. And sorry for that. I don't know why it didn't focus for you guys. It did it last night. And last night I recorded this, but it YouTube changed its video files that it accepts. So let's see if this will work. It changed its video files it accepts, so I had to re-record this. Damn it. Well, I'll also write the specs down there in the description box. And basically these are you're gonna get the FL1 standard for basically the drop in it, water resistance, and the throw. It says you're looking at 204 meters maximum, which is about 600 feet, about that. No, not 600 feet, about 600 yards. Wait, yeah, 600 feet, about that. And I'll probably put a link to tell you what the FL1 standard means, because I don't really have a too great understanding about that. Let me see if this will pick it up for you guys. Nope, it doesn't want to cooperate tonight. I don't know what's up with it. But so when you first get this, you're gonna have to take the battery out. The battery comes in it, but you're gonna have to take out these two caps, and then you can run the flashlight. Now, don't worry about which side's positive and which side's negative. From what I heard on reading, like, I believe, candle power forums, the middle is the positive and the outer edge is the negative. So basically each side has a positive and negative, if that's what I read and I understood correctly. Now, to turn this on, you have to press and hold it for half a second, and then it will turn on. And to switch to the modes, you just press down the button. You're going to start off in low, and then you're going to go to medium, then you're going to go to high, and then you go to turbo. Turn it off, just hold it for a half second also. Press and hold it for about a second, and you get your strobe. You can tail stand with this flashlight, but that's only really going to be possible if you don't have this lanyard on. It's possible, but you have to baby it just to set it, and it's got to be like a flat surface, like right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, but just don't have the lanyard on if you're someone that wants tail sanding. And if you're someone that's used to tail button flashlights, this isn't really that hard to get used to. I have this in a Night Eyes holster on my belt, and just pretty much I keep this above, just keep it from being covered, and you just put your hand, and I just put my hand there, and I just activate it. I mean, it's not really that hard. And actually, in those the holster, I found that it's not really. I found I'd rather have that flashlight in one of those holsters instead of like a tail cap flashlight. But this isn't really hard to get used to, and once you have this in hand, just really you just play around with it for a minute, you'll really understand it. Just half second on, click it once, twice, just switch to the modes. Hold it half second off, hold it for one whole second, it'll go through strobe. Take your hand off the button, and then the strobe will turn off. I believe this would be best used for security, search and rescue, possibly police or military, as long as the individual isn't really concerned with the tail cap button. First responders like paramedics or firefighters is possible. If you need if working, hunting, camping, I use it as EDC. Anywhere that you really need a bright light, this is a very practical light. It's not too big. It's not like a big old it's not like a big 4D cell mag light that you're gonna be lugging around. It's about the size. In terms of length, it's pretty close to like about a glow stick. So I mean, it's pocketable. Although I really wouldn't recommend having this in your back pocket if you're gonna be carrying it, because it'll be uncomfortable when you go to sit down. The MSRP for this flashlight is $110. Average price in the middle you're looking at paying is about $85. Lowest price right now from Light Direct is $69, and the highest is $112 from Fenix. Average rating from consumers is about 4 stars, and that's from places like Amazon and REI, and that's about 50 reviews. So it's a pretty good light, especially reflected from the wide range of consumers that bought it. One thing I do have to note is make sure when you get this that the person or company that you're buying this from accepts either returns or allows exchanges, because this is my second one that I had that I've used. I got this when I was working for a sporting goods store, and my first one, it was good, but within the first week, it died out on me twice. It was fully charged, but it didn't want to turn on. When I went in the back stock and threw that battery in this flashlight, that battery powered this one, and when I took this battery and put in the one that I used to have, it didn't power it. So I didn't. Luckily, I didn't really need it. I was just gonna turn it on just to see, but there were still lights there just to help me and just look to see if there was something there. But lucky I didn't really need it, and it went back to normal for a couple days. Then a couple days later, it did the same thing again, and I did the same test, swapped out the different batteries, and this one worked, the other one wasn't working. So after that, I just exchanged it, and now I got this one, and I haven't had any complaints from haven't had any problems from this. I've had this since about July, and the other one I only had it for about less than a week. So I mean, you're looking at, most places have like a 15 or a 30-day money back or exchange period. I mean, if something's gonna act up on the flashlight, you're probably gonna encounter it within those days. So yeah, just be aware and know their policy on exchanges and returns, just so there's no hidden frustration like, oh, we're going to charge you 20% restocking fee, or we only have a 15-day exchange period and it's the 16th day. So just know, and if you could get it from like a store that you could walk into, that would be best. That way you could take it back to them, and that's just less hassle instead of having to ship it out and wait for it. Other than that, to note, This light is so bright, especially on the strobe. This can be seen. Like one time I was hiking and I was about like I was on a trail on this mountain, probably about, well, a hill, probably about 1,000 feet up, and well, probably not there, probably about 700 feet up, not 1,000, but about 700, 600 feet up there, and my father was calling me trying to see where we were going because the county park was closing down, and I barely had any signal, but I threw on the strobe and he seen it, and the sun was still setting, but where it was still hitting us, but it wasn't hitting them in the valley. Uh, so they still seen it and they were able to see where we were. So I mean, you're gonna see this, especially even in the day, like say evening turning night. Like you could probably still see it when it's starting to get the sun down. So you could still like reach out and get someone's attention if you needed to with this. And at night, I'm pretty sure you could see this light for about a couple miles. It's not gonna go illuminate everything for a couple miles, but they could see you. So that's also a plus. That if you needed someone to see where you're at, if you're stuck in a situation, if you're hiking, camping, you got hurt on the trail, and it's visible, and someone's coming to help you, you could let them know where you're at by throwing on the strobe. So that's just one other thing to note. I give this 4 stars because it's a great flashlight, and for the price, you really can't go wrong with it. Now, I'm gonna try out some more flashlights in this price range, but the only reason why that it's getting 4 stars is because I had a flashlight that messed up and I had to re-exchange it. But that goes with any product. I mean, there's always something. There's always quality control mess ups. Like look at every so often cars. Every year, a car is getting recalled because something was messed up and they're going to fix it for you. So eventually, everything's going to slip through the cracks because no one's perfect. We're all human. But I still recommend this. And just a deal alert, on Amazon, they have for $85 if you buy the Ultimate Edition package, you get 2 free CR123As, and that are made by Century Arms, probably some no-name brand, I guess. Just batteries, but I mean that's like at minimum like what, $4 that you're saving for flashlights. So if the battery dies and you're out on a trip, or you're out camping or something, you can't charge it up. You could pop those in there, just keep them in your backpack or in the truck, car, wherever. So whenever you need it, you still got the flashlight that you can use. So yep, recommend it, approved. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.